Good morning, everyone. Today is officially the last day of camp, and we leave today. It's like really early in the morning, and we are getting ready to leave. I've got all my suitcases packed up. There's Ava, and I got my bedding all put away. And literally, I'm so depressed. It's so sad. I'm so proud of myself for fitting everything back in those suitcases because literally I got all of my bedding put back in there, and I honestly have no idea how. So hopefully when we get to the airport, it's not over 50 pounds and they don't say it's overweight or oversized or whatever. But I don't think that'll happen because I got it pretty well put in. It's so hot. It's literally so humid here. I'm not used to this because where I live there is no humidity. Here's Liz. Liz wants to say hi. But yeah, it's been kind of a sad morning because we've just been packing and saying goodbye, and we said our final goodbyes to Bethany and Tyler and Corey and Tony and Dolan, and it was not ready for that, but I know I always have Bethany with me, so I'm okay. I know I'm probably gonna cry on the plane, but I woke up and I'm pretty sure I'm getting sick because my voice is all gone and I'm super achy and I'm so hot. So I'm very happy to go home. I'm definitely gonna miss this place. I'm gonna miss Bethany so much. I'm gonna miss all my friends. Oh my gosh! Ivy just got hit with a broom. Fun times at Camp17. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go now, and I'll talk to you all in a little bit. Everyone say hi!
Hi.
Hi. Patty, say hi.
Hi.
Wait, Ava, you've already been in the vlog a lot.
Oh, you're done.
Bad vlog. It was a great week. I know you're gonna miss me, but it's okay.
She's gonna miss me more. Just saying.
Vlog, you're gonna miss me. I know.
They're all gonna miss my camera. There's a frog. It's so big. Oh my gosh. Ah! It's a huge frog. Last time in the cabin. Here we go. It's empty, and we're all getting ready to go out the door and leave.
The last day of camp was the worst day of the year for me, and now I have to do it twice. In 1 month.
In 1 month. She went to a different camp for 7 weeks this summer.
Timber tops. I just
I'm so sad. All right, here we go. Here's all of the bags. It's lit, guys. Except my bags are up there because I'm flying, so I had to take mine up to a different area. But yeah, everything is gone. It's empty. We're leaving. But here we go. Time to go home. Time to drive 2 hours to Boston, and then wait for 6 hours at the airport, and then fly home for 6 hours. I love you. Bye. Hey y'all, we're in Boston. We made it to the airport. There's Daniel. He's talking on the phone. So we're at Boston, and literally all of our flights don't leave until 6 or 7 o'clock. So we're here for a while. It's 2:30.
Mine leaves at 8.
I know. I leave at 6:25, but that's kind of what's happening right now. And this lady just came up and started talking to us and was like, "What's the time?" And was talking to us, and she was just talking to Emily.
Yeah, because I was making fun of Dan.
Yeah.
Dan,
and she was all wait, because Emily's Hispanic, and she's like, "Oh, do you go to school in Mexico?"
Was that there?
She doesn't go to school in Mexico. Hey, look, there's a plane landing over there.
They seem pretty.
So I get to check to these. Say hi, Dan.
I like how she said
Hi.
I can't leave that. That was so
she was
Mexican.
She was so great. But yeah, nothing much is happening right now. Oh, there's Ella.
I need to take.
So now there's a couple of us just chilling. And a couple other people had to go to a different terminal because their flights left. Someone already left at 2:30, and we're not sure if he made us flight or not. So yeah, nothing much is happening right now. I'm kind of sick. Don't want to really get on a plane for 6 hours, but good pictures. It's 6 hours.
In the arms of an angel. Oh my, like death.
So do I. It's okay. None of us look great. We got up at 7 o'clock this morning. We were up till like.
I got up at 6. Oh my gosh, I have 1%.
Dude, our cabin was up till 1 o'clock this morning, and then we got up at 7, and I had to pack. And legit, I have no idea how I fit everything back in my suitcases. I can't open them because if I try to open either of my suitcases, things will just like fall out, and I won't be able to close it again. So that's what's happening. I'm gonna stop rambling, and I'll talk to you all in a little bit. Hello everyone. We're at the airport. We're post security and everything is going great so far. So Barb took me over to the security checkpoint and then I went in and everything was great. And because I had a pre-check, no idea how, but apparently I ended up with TSA pre-check, which was great because that means you like don't have to take your liquids bag out and you like don't have to take off your shoes for security. So that was really nice. But I go up and obviously I'm under 18 because I'm 16, and I just have my school ID. I don't have like a driver's license. And she was like, do you have, the TSA lady was like, do you have another ID? And I was like, I'm under 18. Like, I almost said something different, but then I said the right thing, and so she let me through. Because when you're under 18, you don't have to have like a valid, like legally licensed ID to fly. So that worked out great. And then so yeah, I found some outlets and I charged my phone. I got some dinner, great airport dinner, yogurt and French fries. They were called unfries. No idea what they do to them, but they were really, really good. So that's fun. And now I'm just headed back to my gate and board in about 20 minutes. And yeah, I got some stuff for my little siblings. And all is good. So I'm just gonna chill out for a little bit and I'll talk to you all in a little bit. Alright, we're on the jet bridge. Ready to go. Headed home. Goodbye, my beloved Boston. It's been real. Massachusetts and Connecticut. What a trip this has been. So much has happened. I can't even believe that we're finally leaving. I mean, it doesn't even seem like I've been here a week, but you photobombing my vlog. We're headed home. I'll talk to you all on the plane in just a minute. Bye, my beloved Boston.
What does this say?
Very bright outside. Good view over the window, so hopefully I can make some good pictures. We're leaving. I'm not ready to leave, but at the same time I'm very excited to go home. Bethany's with me. Let her do this. Bye. Loud I'm talking because my ears are so plugged. I have no idea why, because normally when I fly my ears don't tend to get super plugged up, but it's been horrible. I can't hear anything. We made it home, and I'm so glad to be home. And it feels weird that just 6 hours ago we were on the other side of the country, all the way in Boston. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go find my mom and then go head home. I'm very excited to be home. Hey guys, it's Shy, and as you just saw in the last clip, I made it home from camp, from #BestCampEver with Bethany Mota and Tyler Oakley in Torrington, Connecticut. So that last clip that you just saw was me getting off the airplane and going before security to go find my mom and get my bags. So obviously I made it home. It's been about a week since that happened. When I got home, the last day of camp, you guys, I was having I had laryngitis and bronchitis and just chronic exhaustion from just go all week, all the adrenaline. I just crashed. But yeah, basically I'm home, and I just wanted to end the vlog and tell you all a little bit about what camp was like. It's nice to see you all. I'm very glad to be home. And I'm excited to tell you all a little bit about camp. So first of all, I want to tell you guys my experience kind of being on the East Coast, because I have never been to the East Coast. So my first impression was when I flew into Boston-Logan International Airport at sunrise, and it was the most gorgeous thing, you guys. I can't even begin to explain it. All of the old historical buildings and the pink sky, it was so pretty. One of the prettiest airports I've ever flown into. And I've flown into a few different airports in my life. It was very, very pretty. I could definitely tell when I first stepped off the plane that the humidity levels are very, very different from where I live. And I was prepared for that. So where I live, the humidity levels on a day-to-day basis tend to be between 10 to 20% out of 100. When I landed in Boston, the humidity was at 75%. So if that tells you anything, so I got off and I could just feel how the air was, the air was muggy, and I'm not used to that, so I was like, it's hot. I'm gonna deal with this for an entire week. And then I was looking on the Weather Channel app on my phone, and the humidity in Connecticut, in Torrington, where Camp Wah-Nee is at, where Best Camp Ever was held, was even worse, and it was 80 to 95% humidity every day. So it was very hot, very muggy. It was kind of funny because one of the girls in my cabin was from near where I live, just a couple hours drive, and she was telling me how she could tell the difference too. And then everyone else in my cabin was from the East Coast, so they were like, oh, this is nothing, 80% humidity. And then me and this other girl from close to where I live were like, oh my gosh, it's so hot. Yeah, that was a big difference. The environment is obviously very different. Where I live, it's not super historical, it's not colonial. I don't live on the East Coast, so landing in Boston, it's very historical, it's very colonial, because it's one of the original colonies. So that was very cool to see, because I've never experienced anything like that. I've never gotten to see any colonial buildings or anything like that. So that was very, very exciting as well. Something different also was the small states, because I live in a big state, and when you're driving around, you typically only see the license plates from that state and possibly from a neighboring state, very rarely. But because on the East Coast, these states in the Northeast are so close together, I was seeing 5 or 6 different state license plates, every time we were driving, and we drove through 2 different states just to go to camp. It's not really a thing where I live. So that was very cool. As well, the weather was different. Thunderstorms are apparently very common in Connecticut. They are a common occurrence, and it's also not like that where I live. We get a lot of rain, but thunderstorms don't happen very often. They're a very rare occurrence, even during the summertime. So we did experience a thunderstorm on, I think it was either Sunday or Monday at camp. So that was a thing that happened. But yeah, that, and then, oh, also like the flora and fauna, like the plants and animals. There was like whole acorns on the ground at camp, and I was like, you know, this isn't really a thing. Like, we have like oak trees where I live, but you don't typically see like acorns just like on the ground, and just like the different types of trees and the different types of plants and like the different bugs. Like there was like daddy long legs, like the spiders. There was a variation of that there, and it like didn't look like what I was used to. And something I was very, very worried about was ticks. Connecticut has been scientifically proven to be the worst state in the United States for ticks. And where I live, again, ticks are not an issue. I can go play outside, I can go outside in the woods, and I don't have to worry about ticks. I just have to worry about, you know, like mosquitoes, you know. So I was like very concerned about there being ticks and me ending up with like Lyme disease or whatever, and thankfully that never happened. But I did like check my body for ticks, and I never saw any ticks. But I was so worried about ticks. I was literally more worried about ticks at camp than I was about flying 6 hours to a place I've never been before by myself. But when Calvin picked me up, Calvin was actually a counselor at Camp Wah-Nee for the like 7 or 8 week period that they have that camp. And literally one of the first questions I asked him was, what are the ticks like there? And he was like, ticks? What ticks? And I was like, Connecticut is the worst state for ticks. And he's like, we never have issues with ticks there unless you go on like a deep nature walk and happen to brush against something, you might end up with one on you. But they're not that big of a deal, and you just take them off with tweezers. So I kind of settled down after that. I never saw any ticks. I was cautious. The camp is very well maintained. There's not a ton of like bushes, there's not a ton of like deep woods, there's not really any opportunity for you to get ticks unless you like purposefully say, I'm gonna go walk through these bushes. So it was kind of just a common sense thing, and as far as I know, no one ended up with any ticks on them at camp. So that was kind of like my experience on the East Coast. It was a good experience, although I think being in that new environment definitely took a toll on my body. The humidity, just the way that the air is, the way the water is, it definitely took a toll on my body. But I'm slowly getting back to normal. I'm pretty much, my laryngitis is pretty much gone. The bronchitis is going away. I've still got a little bit of a cough, and my nose is still stuffed up, and I'm still having some issues with my ears, pressure and fluid in my ears. But yeah, it's been about a week, and I'm feeling much better. But yeah, let me show you like the things that I got while I was there. I got this sweatshirt. Did I already show you guys this? I don't know if I did. But anyways, I got this sweatshirt. It says Boston, Massachusetts on it. It's gray and it has some anchors, and it's super, super cute, and I'm in love with it. It's so comfortable. I got this at the airport in Boston, post security. And then I also got this snow globe. If you didn't know this already, I collect snow globes. I have a huge collection, and look how cute that is. I try to get snow globes every time I go somewhere, or if someone, a friend or family member, asks like, hey, I'm gonna get you a souvenir, what do you want? I tend to ask for snow globes. So I have I'm looking at it up here, a pretty extensive collection of snow globes from when I've gone to places like Disneyland and Hawaii and Hollywood and now Boston. So that's pretty fun. So I got that, and then at camp specifically, I got a drawstring bag, a t-shirt, a hat, and a water bottle. The water bottle is in the kitchen being washed, and my drawstring bag is hanging up, so I don't have those with me at the moment, but I do have the shirt. The shirt is so cute. I thought it was going to be a different one because the one on the website is different. This one's super cute. It's gray, and yeah, it's kind of coming off in a weird color on camera, but it's super cute. It says Camp17 on it because that's the organization association that like puts on Best Camp Ever, as well as Camp Aim with Megan Rinks and Creator Camp with Connor Franta. And then I got this super cute baseball cap. Look at that. And Tyler signed it. He came around to all the cabins and took selfies and signed things on Friday night. So basically at camp there was like 20 different cabins, and then 2 lodges. One was split into Lodge 1 and Lodge 2, and then I was in Lodge Mini. Apparently it's like the coveted Lodge Mini at Camp Wah-Nee, so that was super fun. I have many stories to tell you about the Mini that happened there. I have so many, like I said, there's so many pictures, so many videos, so many stories that I need to tell you all about Bethany and about Tyler and about camp in general, and all of my internet friends and all of the incredible counselors like Calvin and John and Barb and Patty and Ivy. Oh, and Daniel Camp Gaga. I am going to stop talking about that because I will ramble on forever because there were so many amazing counselors there that I miss dearly. But yeah, I got this super cute baseball cap and it says Tyler Oakley. He signed that. And then I made these beaded bracelets. One says OH Shy and one says BCE, best camp ever, Lodge Mini 16. And then also at the Boston airport, I got these little like maple leaf candy things. They're like made with 100% pure maple syrup. And it came with 9 of them, but like I've shared them with family and friends, so yeah. But basically, they're like these little candies and they taste like maple syrup. And they're very sugary, but they're delicious and I'm kind of obsessed with them, and I wish we had them where I lived, but obviously I don't live in the Northeast, so I should probably stop rambling. I should end this vlog here. This is a long clip, but you guys, I am just so blessed and so thankful for this experience. There's quite honestly no possible way that I would have been able to go to this camp had I not received a scholarship to go, so I'm so incredibly thankful for this scholarship and forever grateful to Camp17 for awarding me this scholarship to come to this amazing camp and for changing my life, quite honestly. This camp changed my life and it changed my perspective on a lot of different things, and I was able to meet Bethany, and I was able to meet Tyler, and I was able to meet Corey, and Dolan, and Queen Jackie, and Tony, and just so many amazing counselors and amazing friends, and it was just the coolest thing. It will forever change your life if you receive a scholarship or if you are able to go to this camp. I could not have asked for a better experience. It was just the most perfect week, and I really wish I could go back. I wish camp wasn't over, but it was amazing, and I still can't even believe it happened. But there are so many stories and so many pictures and so many videos that I have to show you guys, and I'm very, very excited to share it all with you. So those will be coming in the coming weeks once I start to feel better and once I get into my school schedule, because school starts in just 2 days. So I love you all so much. Thank you for coming along with me with this journey to camp, and I'll talk to you all in a little bit. I love you.